Welcome back to Bored to Death, the podcast where I am here. And there's rumours going around that I'm queer. Don't know how they started, but they're here. This episode, it's a mini family reunion. Everyone on this week has already been on, but never been on together. So we've got Cameron, Ross, Kerr and Lauren. How are you all feeling?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm impressed you remembered everyone's name there.
I don't know, I had to think
Great
about it.
accomplishment.
But it's episode 14. I was thinking about this earlier on today. I can't believe it's 14 already. It's just going in very, very, very fast. This week, some of these guys and a lot of other people in Glasgow are celebrating the release of Red Bull's clip Greetings from Glasgow. Everyone here makes an appearance in the video, no matter how small.
You see the back of my head or something? Like one clip.
And also Cash, Brandon, Shug, Tom, Leah and Rachel, who have all been on the podcast, are also in that video, as well as a lot of other people from around Scotland or Glasgow. And I have put the link to the... What am I trying to say?
Video?
I've put the link to the video in the bio. Yeah, I need to get used to that. So yeah, Kerr,
Yes.
I never really went into it last time you were here, but how did you get into skateboard photography?
From playing skateboarding video games and trying to take photos in the games.
Don't say that.
That's the truth.
You should have lied.
But then like I'd tried taking like some skating pictures like years ago, like when I was skating, but I didn't really have a clue what I was doing. I was just taking pictures of my mates for fun. And then I don't know, just started coming up and meeting people and ended up slowly figuring some stuff out and like how to get pictures a bit better and everything, and just meeting loads of different people, and it just
go more.
went to there.
You said last time I seen you that lockdown had a big impact on it. What was different before lockdown to after it for you?
Basically just because of my job, like I was still working when lockdown was happening and everything, so I just took loads of overtime and just saved up as much money as I could, and that's how I managed to buy like my camera and my flashes and everything. So if that hadn't happened, I would still have been out spending money on whatever and save. So
Drugs.
that would be a bit. You never know. It's
And what about you, Lauren? Like skating aside, what about your skate photography?
Well, I only recently kind of got into that. I've always been more of a landscape photographer, but everyone kind of encouraged me to get into the skate photography, so I gave it a shot and it's pretty good. I'm liking it.
Did you study photography like at college?
Yeah. Did 1 year and then I dropped out my second year.
Oh, I did the same at uni.
that's pretty much what I did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look at you now.
We're on a podcast.
Drinking free juice.
So we'll just kind of ease up with our usual. It was always 10 questions, but I can only think of 5 today, so these questions are open to everyone.
So you're slacking.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, episode 14, it's time to slack. Imagine where I'm going to be at episode 22. It's like a 13-minute podcast.
You just got asked the questions twice.
I know. No, there actually are some in here that have been asked twice, but it's more of like a poll. So, my favourite one at the moment, Pepsi or Coke?
Cool.
Depends, is it Pepsi Max or no?
Yeah, that's a big. Depending what.
Yeah, they fall like all
Just both standard versions, like normal classic Coke and normal Pepsi, not diet, not.
It's always
cherry,
Diet Coke, just every time.
No, nothing. Just the two. If they're cold, gotta be cold. If it's in a can, Coke. No, if it's in a can, Jesus. If it's in a can, Pepsi.
One more answer, please.
Glass bottle, we'll take Coke.
Are you alright, Kat?
Right, what are we saying then?
My mum doesn't let me drink bad bubble juice.
Fizzy pop.
Diet Coke.
I don't like either of them.
Right, fair enough. Diet.
He doesn't know.
There's a lot of variables to
This is the last time for this question. It's had its lifetime. Okay, a weekend skating FDR in Philly or a weekend skating in Venice Beach? All expenses paid.
FDR.
Yeah.
I've heard that Venice Beach is like a zoo. I couldn't be having that. I'd rather skate under a bridge or mowing than...
Nah, I'm going to Venice Beach.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're a bit of an exhibitionist, so...
Yeah.
Wait, no, Venice Beach, because I've been there on GTA, and I just know I just know where to go. I could be, like, your personal director.
Wow.
I know.
Venice definitely looks more crazy for...
What, than FDR?
I know FDR would be nuts for pictures, but just, I think... The whole like experience.
You're saying
like,
that Venice Beach is more crazy.
All those like crazy people that you see, they just look like bananas. I think it'd be an experience. I think. But then, are you only when you're in each city? Are you only allowed to go to Venice Beach or FDR? Or, like if you're
Nah, you can
if
go
you're in
and see the
Philly, can
city.
you go
You
to
can
like
go and see the
anywhere?
city.
You're allowed to go to galleries and that.
Free roam over Philly.
You can go and get like food and that as well. You don't have to
Yeah.
just like only go to the skate park. You can stay in a hotel as well.
And I'm needing some suggestions for this one at the minute. Greatest TV show of all time from start to finish.
The Office, no
I
questions
thought you would
asked.
say that.
Jesus God.
You already know what the answer is, Kerr.
It's
Just answer it.
probably.
But is The Office the
It's-
best from start to finish?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You were talking about the American one, though, weren't you?
Yeah,
dog shit.
No, I, loved
mean,
the first 7, but the last 2
I was about to say the
were
last
my
ones
worst
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. Well, from start to finish, then Modern Family.
Okay.
It's pretty
Oh,
funny.
is that not just like a shit version of Malcolm in the Middle?
You can't.
Yeah.
Is it?
Right, what's your
Nah,
favourite
it's
TV
not.
show then, Ross?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
It's Storage Wars.
Probably.
What if it's a show that's still running, like it's not finished yet?
Fuck it, just say it.
Ross Kemp on Gangs.
It's always God.
Judge Judy.
It's always sunny in
Judge
Philadelphia.
Render.
Yeah, what about Judge? That should be one of your questions.
I think-
Judge Judy or Judge Rinder?
Right, okay, Judge Judy or Judge Render, but be careful what you say.
I like Judge Rinder.
Yeah, Judge Render.
Fucking wrong answer. Judy supremacy. Only Judy can judge me.
You get that like as a tramp stamp.
No, but I should.
Lower back piece.
I stole that. Mine is Buffy.
I think
Oh, yeah.
Cash.
I forgot what the question was.
Yeah, Buffy. Start to finish. I'll give it the last one's not as great,
What
but
about Angel?
yeah, not as good as Buffy, but pretty good still. A good effort. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Don't employ Cameron Donaldson. I didn't listen.
I dare you to go home.
Dang it. Is that an inside joke?
Nah. Someone just dared me to go home.
And you went?
Is that really advice,
had
or
to.
is that
That's
not just
advice,
a hint?
That's just like, fuck off.
I took it as advice.
Okay.
Tell them about your birthday party.
Nah, do it. It's too traumatic.
One time, Cam told me recently that one time for his birthday, all his mates didn't go to his party because they went to his other friend's birthday party instead, and it wasn't even on the same day.
Were you invited to this other friend's party?
Yeah, that's when they dared me to go home.
No.
Oh, that's a sin.
That is a bit brutal.
Lauren.
Damn, I don't know.
What's the question?
Best advice.
Best advice. Best advice.
I can't even think of anything for this.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I don't think anyone has ever advised me on anything.
Just because you can't remember any of it.
I don't know. Stranger danger.
No, yeah,
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Fine.
Yeah.
You don't listen to advice anyway.
Yeah. Do or do not.
What?
So what did I say in Empire Strikes Back?
What, like, just do it?
Just do it. Just, don't,
Don't dilly-dally.
aye, just boom.
I thought that it would be like anything that Leo or Rob has ever said to you. That's absolute
Yeah, I guess
gospel
that
for you.
was-
Pretty much anything that aye. I could agree with that. Anything that they've said is
Good input.
in the vault. And
I'm glad everyone's going to be able to hear that advice. And
Such as.
off the top of my head here. That's all, just
do you want to go back to the Coke and Pepsi thing?
possibly. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Dramatic journey here.
It's okay. Since it's been brought up in the last episode last week, Battle of the Generations, what's your personal favourite pro skater game?
Tony Hawk 2.
Yeah, so this is a vibe, obviously, all the millennials are saying too, but the Gen, what are they called again? Fuck, I always get this wrong. The Gen Z are all underground.
Nah, that can't be anyone's favourite.
I think Underground's
What's
the only one I've
Underground?
played.
You kidding?
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's Underground.
Oh,
I think it came after the fourth one.
Yeah.
Was that the one you could play as like other characters? Well, not play as other characters.
It was like the first one you could
You
get
could, like-
off your board
Aye,
and like
you'd-
walk.
You'd
Is the
meet
one
like
where there
Matt
was the
Hoffman
bully?
or something. You'd go on like BMX, or you'd go in like
Nah, that was
a
further on.
go-kart or something.
Nah, that was further on, I think.
American Wasteland. That's what that was.
Whatever one that it came with its own Wii Fit board.
Skate, I think that was called. No, Ride.
Is that right?
Right.
Was there not a Tony Hawk game with that though?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tony Hawk was
Ride, you
yeah.
got like
I never had it.
the board.
Dog shit.
Is it?
Yeah, I had it.
like
Have you ever kickflip one of those boards?
Nah. I didn't have the board, I had the hand thing.
How did you do it with a hand?
You know, like, twist it.
Oh
It was
yeah.
like a kickflip.
Oh, the Wii thing, like the nunchuck.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I get what you
Yeah,
mean.
it was
right.
terrible.
So for the purposes of the poll, what is your answer, Cameron?
I thought Underground because it's the only one I've played.
Right, fair enough. 2.
2.
Probably 2, because what was the secret level in it? It was Skate Heaven. That was really good.
Skate 3 was good. Sorry. Tony Hawk's 2 though.
Yeah, no, Skate 3 is like the one.
Oh, right, okay.
Session is the one.
Can you
Yeah, I
sesh-
quite like
Session.
Session.
I've not played Session.
It's the total brain melter in your head.
Takes so long to like.
Especially you're doing like switch stuff and fake stuff and everything's totally reversed. And it's
I
like,
feel like you've regretted every question so far.
That's okay, these things happen. These things happen. We'll move on to our word of the day. This week, the word of the day is photo. It's skate photography.
that's 3 words.
Oh, fuck. No. Word of the day is photo.
Right, okay.
Photo.
That was then a full stop.
Yeah. See,
That's what the pause was for.
you can do the audio described version of that.
Cool. Thanks.
And wait, how the fuck do you do an audio described
Like
version of a
director's
podcast?
commentary.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's
Alright.
exactly what I meant.
And I can just like translate everything that he's thinking.
Perfect.
Maybe shouldn't translate everything that he's thinking.
So I guess we can agree it's a massive part of skate culture, arguably. That was Cameron up in his Red Bull.
Red Bull
Arguably,
reply
it
to Jonty's messages.
Harry King, hook it up.
arguably, can never say that word, the community or skate culture wouldn't be where it is today if it wasn't for skate photography in the last few decades. What does getting a picture of you landing a trick do for you?
It's just like that point in time.
Yeah.
Just like that's what you're up to. You can kind of measure how your skating's like come along. Everyone's, and you can see what the scene is from like everyone's photos together. Like, yeah, it's just a representation of that moment in time in that scene.
Yeah, it's like a way as well, or the way I see it is that it's a way of preserving like a certain time or a certain style of skating. Like if it wasn't for like the imagery, like from the past of certain points, you could pinpoint where things are.
Yeah.
I think for Ross, it's mostly just so his stuff to hang in as well. You go in, it is flat.
I've got the shrine for myself.
Yeah. like floor to ceiling.
It's always good to get stuff in it. I don't have that floor to ceiling. It is always good to get stuff in a mag. I guess like I grew up in Sidewalk. I had the subscription since I was a kid. I had that for years before ever getting a picture in it. So that kind of always feels like very important in the same way, like still.
Yeah.
From that. And then it wasn't, I guess now that I'm old, looking back at old stuff's always good as like a nostalgic kind of thing. That's like the pinpoint, the time frame thing comes in. That's always good.
Yeah, it's like...
I guess that's never like anyone's intention at the time, but you look back and you remember pictures and stuff. It's always good for that.
I think it's also good for like the next skaters coming up. Like if your local doesn't have any really good skaters at it, like me and Lauren growing up, like we didn't really have anyone to like look up to in the park, really. So like seeing photos and video parts and stuff, it's like, oh, that's what like skateboarding actually is. It's not just us bailing. Yeah, just sucking at it.
Yeah, not that you would need proof, but it's like literally like the moment you got it, like it exists. Like there's a lot of things that happen in life that just kind of happen that you don't have to look back on or have to keep. It's just like that was literally me doing it in that moment in time.
And you got a really intricate answer to this.
But it's like it's a different way of a photo. Like in today's world, like all we have to do is like go on Instagram, and the vibe of the picture is it someone posing or it's someone doing something kind of pointless. Not all the time, but maybe it's the people I'm following on my personal Instagram. It's not someone posing, it's not someone doing something for the sake of it or trying to even promote anything. It's somebody doing something that they love, and usually if it's a photograph of someone landing a trick, it's something they've worked for or they've tried to get. So it's just nice that
having something tangible at the end of it.
Yeah, it's also becoming a lot more accessible. Like, I guess obviously I wasn't there, but in the 80s and the 90s as well, I guess, like it would have been like a way of communicating for the community, like seeing these pictures in skate magazines to say like this exists or oh my god, look at that.
Like back then, like you wouldn't get to see like videos like every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like every month or whatever, it'd be like there'd be huge gaps between videos coming out, and even like the magazines that we'd get, like if we'd get copies of Transfer or the Thrasher over here, they'd be like maybe 3 months behind
old, yeah,
like in America what had actually happened. Whereas now it's just like somebody does something and within a couple hours like people can see it, and like Insta's definitely like changed it so much because people are just seeing like photos like boom 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 like non-stop and clips and everything, but it's definitely get more value to it when you're actually looking at a magazine.
Yeah, I still think the same. Yeah.
It's like
I was reading an article that said that when Transworld stopped publishing the physical copies in 2019, it left Thrasher as like the only mainstream worldwide kind of shipped magazines, which I thought was like, obviously I get magazines are like depleting in numbers every year with like different people just now doing like online magazines, but it's just a total different time. It's kind of like the magazine that was edited with all of these pictures is just kind of translated into TikTok now, where if you go on, I guess, just like hashtag skateboard and as a search, you just see it isn't edited, it's just everything's
temporary
there.
Content.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of going back the other way now, I think. I think everything's been like too watered down, just like everything in general. But that you get that on Instagram now, it's like a bit of everything. It's like constant, it's way too much. And people want like a physical copy of things now. So then that's where like Companion comes in and stuff like that. There's like a market for it now. Again, I think it's taken to like get rid of all the mags for people to realise like how valuable it is.
So definitely, like how much it means to.
But it is weird the way that has happened, though. It is, but you've raised such a good point. It is like other things, like even 10 years ago, like even when an album was released, like it would be unheard of to get the vinyl, but now vinyls sell more than CDs, which to say 10 years ago, like I would have never have believed that, but people do want like the physical copy thing. I mean, both Companion, Thrasher, and North, I still get physical. I think I've got like the last 2 years like never miss. And I assume that is different, just sitting down like physically with it, obviously seeing the pictures and a bigger media than just seeing it on your phone screen.
Have you ever tried to like pinch the actual magazine to zoom in?
No.
I've heard.
Oh, I
people
get
say
what
that.
you mean. I get what you mean now.
It's so
No.
weird. I actually did it once. It was very odd.
Did you shock yourself?
I was like, what am I doing? What's...
No, it's definitely great that they are coming back, and obviously it feels like, well, to use them as an example, Companion is getting bigger and bigger with each issue, and dare I say better and better with each issue.
Yeah, I think the market's there. It's like more curated, isn't it? I guess. So someone's put a lot of thought into it. It means it's like better content than just what you find on like Insta.
Yeah. No, definitely. No, it's a sense that you would get as well. Like, I mean, some of you would have had it being in a magazine. If you know you're going to be in it, not in a narcissistic way, but you would want that. Like, you would want it to keep.
Well, I actually got 2 pictures in Sidewalk after it had stopped being in print, and that was kind of crap. So I had like 1 picture in Sidewalk ever, and then I got a picture in it when it was just online. And it was like nowhere near the same like.
Yeah, that's like the same as just chucking it on the Instagram. It's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, and I was like buzzing because that's like when I met Leo.
Yeah.
First photo I've ever shot with him, and then it just went online and to be lost forever.
So it's like a old boy tech guy thing having a digital magazine.
Yeah,
That's right as well. Like, it kind of, they say things like when they go on the internet, like they're on the internet forever, but it would be different to have a picture of you in a magazine or your picture in a magazine and have the magazine, because I guess you would always know where it is and where it stands, whereas like things, as you say again, on the internet are just so unfiltered now that you'd be like, oh, I've seen that once, and it could take you however long to search for
I think it's like also because like the like picture on your screen isn't a thing. It's just like the thing in your hands changed colours, but like when you've got a photo, that's a thing.
Yeah,
like
an actual physical print does a photo more justice than just looking at it through a screen, because everybody's screen's like different with every single like different model of phone and stuff. It's all different. So if you got a physical copy, it's the exact same for every single copy.
It's just going to look the same to everybody's eyes.
Yeah, it's like
whereas if somebody's got a phone that's like the screen's more orangey or more blue or whatever,
different colour temperatures and stuff.
Malarkey, and just
you got 3310.
That's like stuff that's the thing. If we're going to put stuff on Insta, I'm like.
Yeah, because if you notice, you export a
brightness
photo from your PC onto your phone and it's different. It's like a different colour.
Yeah, but then when it's in print and it's boom, it's everything's the same.
How many pictures do you think you've taken?
No, I have no idea, man.
No, like usable ones, like the not like just your like waiting for the moment.
Constance, I just feel like everyone's had a picture about you in a good way, in an amazing way.
Like
over 1 million, do you think?
Like
I reckon over 1 million. Let's get pictures. Probably got
on your Instagram.
On your Instagram.
How many posts have you got on your Instagram?
I know a guy from Largs where I'm from, and he's like got 15,000 posts or something, and
that's a lot.
It worked out to like 3 days for like 3 a day for like 3 years or something. Kerr's still got more.
I've got 842.
It's more followers than I've got followers, man.
But then some will just be like just random pictures, and who knows.
Do you have any favourite pictures you've ever taken? Or not even favourite, just ones that you've just like really, really liked and have stuck with you. Same question to you, by the way, Lauren.
That
Yeah,
one
I've got a few.
I got the Euros, that board slide with the flats
Yeah.
behind it and stuff. That one, like, I still think, like, still totally stands up, even though that was, like, quite kind of early on in, like, shooting picture. I think it was the first picture I shot with you.
I like the 50 better.
It was...
That one at Brandon's like pretty classic.
No slide.
Yeah, the no slide in the car
I
park.
was so happy with whoever. I was pure panicking about how I was going to get enough light to, like, show the whole of the kind of ramp coming down and light him, but no, that worked out really nice. The colours were nice and simple, and
Yeah, Brandon's got no business like moving over straight away and getting a picture of Mag first try.
Obviously, like, it takes a lot, like, well, maybe not all the time. I guess some people could just land it in the first one or get it in the first picture, but I can imagine, which obviously I'm not being a skateboard photographer, that sometimes it just, like, the person could do it, like, however many times, and, like, here we go again, but it's going to be worth it in the end.
And I can keep missing that picture.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Like,
Yeah.
that tiny little
Moment.
super important moment.
Yeah.
But then,
But there's a lot of factors that come into taking
Aye.
a photo as well. It's
There's-
not just the skater.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Especially if you're using flashes, you've got to adjust the lights, so you need a few attempts anyway
yeah.
to get that right.
Plus, just figuring out where you can get away with having
Yeah.
your flashes set up so they're not going to be in people's way. There's less chance of them getting hit if the board shoots it or whatever. Just they're no. And then just like
And like I know
every variable that there is for a spot, like how much room you've got and background stuff you got to think about,
And
and
if you're in the skater's way as well.
yeah,
I think like it as well, like I've definitely had it shooting with Rob, and I know Ross has had it where like they've got the photo and we haven't got the trick,
Yeah,
and they have got to sit in that photo until like footage emerges of you doing the trick, so you can like blag it, but like or like go back and shoot it again, but like it's not always just up to the photographer.
It's also like, you also get the other one where it's like you do something that you're scared of. That was really dangerous. And Karen misses it. You have to do it
Yeah, that would
again and
be
again
rough.
after you've already done it.
I can imagine that
or-
would be rough to swallow.
that
Even
has
the
happened
best
a
one,
few times.
when,
I apologise.
Ross got
No, don't ever.
when
No.
Ross got the centerfold of Companion, and he did this 50-50 in the Bull Ring in Birmingham.
That
No
was
one's ever
crazy.
done it. And he did it once. Cash was filming it. Rob was crouched down in front of the camera, and then halfway through it, Rob stood up after he got the photo and just right in the middle of the clip.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
then-
like, ruin the footage.
Ruined the
Right
footage.
in front of Cash.
So then Ross did this legendary handrail a second time, and then whilst Cash was filming it, he hit into a bollard and rolled off, and Ross landed again. So then Ross had to do it again, and he did this mad NBD. No one's even like thought about doing 50-50 on or whatever, and he did it 3 times because like
All the filmers blew it.
What's some of your favourite ones, Lauren?
Well, I do have one that's not been released yet. I'm saving it. I think that's one of my favourites. No spoilers.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
guys. Yeah.
yeah, that
Cam
one's
knows
good.
what I'm talking about. So did Ross.
We all know.
Yeah. Got a few of Ross as well. Yeah.
But they're never seen the light of day.
Yeah, nah.
Nah,
There's one of yours I
stinking.
really like. I think it was from when you guys went to Barcelona this year, I think. It's
Oh, you got some
Chip,
really nice ones over there.
Chip.
Shib. Yeah,
and,
yeah.
I think Brandon, is it you? They're in the background.
The one with the
what
chair.
is it? Oh, when
Like, maybe it's like a bench.
when all these
Hang on.
You know the heel of bench?
I've actually got it on my phone. Hang on.
no, well, they all lead over the full picnic bench.
That one.
That's what I was
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh,
The chair.
I haven't seen that
I
one.
like
I
that
really
one.
like that one.
I don't know if I've seen that. Is that on Shib's Instagram?
I don't know.
Is it on yours?
I got it from
Yours?
Lauren.
Oh, right, okay.
It actually is on the Bored to Death page
Oh,
on
sick.
Instagram, yeah. Back from the Karma episode.
I've still got a few from Barca as well that I've not really done anything with. Saving them as well, so
Yeah.
see what goes on.
Where would you care if someone said, go here with a bunch of skaters, as in geographically? Like, what location would you pick? Like, that's where I would want to go to take pictures.
Alec.
No.
The ideal destiny. if we're talking Scotland, Forgotten Road, next year, I really, really want to go up, like, maybe spring, early summer, and whoever's wanting to come.
You've never been that far away from
I've
home?
never been there. I'm so dying. It looks so good. If anybody's wanting to go that's listening,
Yeah, I would like to see it.
message
I
me
would like to
and
see it.
get like a big squad together and head on up. That'd be good.
I think I must have got the last skate up there of the season.
Oh, I
Seems like it's rained every day since.
It's, I totally missed that this year. I thought I was going to get up there when I was up at Dundee and Fife and stuff, but
Well, it's pretty far from Dundee.
I
it's like the others.
Bored to death, they're going to put a bus on.
think that's what we need. Minibus.
That would actually be a dream. Like, that would just be so fun.
A podcast.
How much was it when you rent that?
Yeah, like,
That van?
I can't remember.
It's less than $1,000 though.
Oof.
what, the bus?
Yeah, we'll just chip in.
And then
Rob-
where's people
That's
sleeping?
tiny money for
On the
Bored to
bus?
Death podcast.
Yeah, just put 10k in the preloaded card and don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll take care of the rest.
So, yeah, I'll
The cut
tell.
of like phone photos. What
If
was
it was anywhere in the world, oh god, maybe like Japan or something. Like Japan looks crazy. Like there's like the nighttime stuff and just really weird looking spots, and I think that'd be good fun. Or maybe Frisco, but I think Japan.
Have you ever seen any of the nocturnal photos?
Aye.
Yeah, like when they went to Seoul. Like those
I
were,
think Daryl does.
yeah. They were like really good photos.
Yeah.
Like all the neon lights and
Oh, just it looks so.
had plenty of spins for you.
I'm so good at nighttime.
Paul VX was telling me once that Relentless used to do this thing where they'd like give a squad like a minibus, and I think they drove to Nass or one of those comps, and they gave Scotland this like minibus and loads of money, and they had to film an edit on the way, and then they went to the premiere for the edit.
What were some of the names on that bus?
Andy White. I don't know who else. Paul VX, Andy White,
Yeah.
and I don't know anyone else. But they got down there and they showed like the English skaters like version first of the edit, and it was like absolutely not what they did, and they all like absolutely shattered it because they'd actually just blown all the money on like
Oh my god.
weed and booze, and just like got all this footage of them like blazing up in the bus, and just like absolutely blew it, and then Relentless never gave like any more money to Scotland.
Oh dear.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think England done it a few more times after that, but yeah, they just like fucked it.
Party hard.
What was it like doing your Red Bull clip that's come out this week?
Yeah, it was sick.
Or being a part of it?
It's been like, 6 months?
Yeah, I think so. Since they started, maybe more.
When did they come up?
I think it was in the summer.
It wasn't summer.
No,
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when the Red Bull team came. That was like a weird weekend for us because we were suddenly like skating with Jake Whitten, Jamie Foy and Marjolin Didal, and then we all piggybacked down to London with them the next week as well, or the next weekend.
Yeah.
And Ross was in the Red Bull demo at Bay 66 with them, and the whole time it was just like, didn't feel like you were doing any work, but you were like skating the whole time and like getting loads of clips and stuff, but it was just such a laugh. And
Yeah,
then
no, it looks it. It's a very, very positive clip. Like, very positive.
yeah, we got like, I think the first clip Shug and the last clip Shug.
Is it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's actually like a point in it. I don't know if I noticed him, but like you hear him talking like a good few times through it, and I'm like, I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, it was in he had the opening clip. Like, it's just him
Start at KG.
sitting. Well, I think he probably had to read off a script, though. I don't think you should let him go off script with Red Bull.
They probably had like
A time
5
limit.
hours of footage to go
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it was actually meant to come out like a month after they came up, but they just spent like the rest of the 3 months wading through Shug's footage.
Yeah, I think when we get round to doing the one-on-one episodes, I think Shug has to be first up.
Like 5 hour episode.
Yeah, just so he can get it all out and then he can come back refreshed for a
Get it all
group
out.
one. But yeah, I'll hit you up, Shug.
I'm sure he's going to have some amazing stories.
No, I always get really good ones, to be honest.
There's a lot that you can't put on the internet.
Just before I forget, because I nearly did this last week, I need your song of the day. And thanks, by the way, for all the positive messages over the last few weeks, actually, about the playlist. People saying we're finding out artists that were in it and now they're addicted to listening to them. That's exactly what it was designed to do. I actually remembered mine this week, so mine's is a wee throwback from the emo days of 2006, to be precise. It is Aiden, We Sleep Forever. Bonus points to anyone that was that emo that remembers that band.
I don't. I thought you were going to say Taking Back Sunday when you said 2006.
No, I seen them this year. At the
Still going.
You cry.
no, I didn't cry. It was really good to see them. It was them and it was a joint gig. It was them and Alkaline Trio.
Whoa.
It was a good night. Are you going to hit us with another Palanatini one?
No.
Okay, go.
It's the same Palanatini one.
Oh, could I do another film?
No, Lord, come on, have a word with yourself.
Let me just try and think.
Is it Declan McKenna or something?
No. Sam Fender, actually. Pound Shop Kardashians.
Johnny's mate.
Actually, no.
Playing Johnny's mate.
Pound Shop Kardashians by Sam Fender. What a bop.
Goodums by Unknown T.
I thought you'd have said a Migos song.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Stir Fry.
What?
It's a Migos song.
Okay.
Alright.
I should change my song of the week.
I haven't got a song.
Empty.
Oh, yeah. Box on My Head by Temper T.
I'm going with Kokomo by the Beach Boys.
What a bloody bop.
Oh.
Bops all round. Yeah, anything you guys want to plug this week?
Ross Dyack Joinery for any joinery you need inside your house. Business. We've got it all.
Hooked on Pets for any of your pet supplies. And then Care for any secret advice.
Secret advice. Also, come to Scotland and Tillyhoon. Get all your grocery needs. And buy the new issue of the Companion.
Yes.
You know, just buy some stuff for whoever.
Once again, Ross Dyack Joinery, and the number for that is 3434.
Who shot the back picture of the Companion this month?
That would have been.
Yay!
Yes.
There you go.
There's also a wee bonus Bailey picture in the.
That's not really a wee bonus
broadcast.
picture. That's
Well,
like
you know, it's.
the footage is in the Red Bull edit. And it's
Do you know what I actually
horrible,
thought
man.
that was tonight? I get totally mixed up for the whole thing.
What, you thought you shot that picture tonight?
I thought, well, possibly. Yeah.
I'm sure it's on the mag last week.
No, the Red Bull thing. I thought that was tonight.
I think we all do.
It's because
It's just a big
I
confusion.
think Red
Or
Bull
maybe
put
I
Tuesday
started
the
that.
2nd.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I messed that up.
What,
Yeah, let's plug
what
the
day
Red
is
Bull
it?
premiere.
Is it today?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Is it
Tomorrow.
definitely tomorrow?
Tomorrow at
Is this going to be
Balloon
out
Bay.
tomorrow?
Right.
It is.
Okay.
So yeah, by the time you guys are listening to this on Friday, it will have already been. But I'm sure we had a great time and we
Just go
chatted
down to
there.
Balloon Bay tomorrow.
Aye.
Just
No,
7
go
o'clock.
to Logan
Whenever you're
Bay and
listening to
minus 3 days.
Yeah.
It's fine. Minus 2 days.
No matter what day it is, just get down to Lone Bay, have a good time, have a nice wee marga.
I'm going to plug the Kilmarnock Skate Park project that's happening now. It's led by Cole Toner down in Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock has absolutely nothing in it. It never has had a skate park.
Good
So
call on that. That was actually sensible.
what, the shout out to the skate park?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I feel like we let you down now.
No.
Shout out to Absolute Bastards for liking my Instagram post. He's a bastard.
His name kind of says it. But yeah, the link to the petition is on the Linktree page, but please just take 5 minutes. It doesn't even take 5 minutes, just go and sign it. There's, as I say, there's nothing in Kilmarnock at all. There's never been anything, so
Nice
do what you can. Huh?
Is there nice spots anywhere?
And Kilmarnock's
There
one of them
probably
start
is,
again
but
places.
there's just like nothing there. I mean, I spent 18 years of my life there.
Don't worry, it doesn't show.
Does it not?
No.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
Oh, good. It's a nice place. I like Kilmarnock. It'll always be home.
Don't think it's a nice place.
It's a nice place. You're from Ayrshire too. You should be sticking.
That's
up
why
for
I'm
it.
saying it, because I've been there. I'm from the posh end though.
Ayrshire.
Posh end of Ayrshire.
Is there such thing?
Yeah. It's not that posh, but it's the posh end.
And even that's not posh.
It's better than Workington.
Shut up.
Yeah, it is. Workington's like Ballock.
Ballock is
It's a nothing
awesome.
place.
It's going to go working and we're going to get rid of those jam eating sons of and we're gonna-
The jam thing, the jam sandwich. Yeah, I was thinking about it today.
Is that Whitehaven?
Yeah, it's Whitehaven.
Whitehaven bastard. Who's
Jam-eating bastards.
it?
Holy Todd, you jam-eating bastard.
So that's all we've got time for this week.
I'm sorry, that if that was a bit of a disaster and I laid it astray and anything.
No, he was doing
I'd
it.
like
He's-
to apologise over his ears.
Okay.
Can please slip in your little sarky comment just now. Thank you.
Not at all, but thanks everyone for coming back. Hope to see you back again. But yeah.